Hey, well going everybody. So we're going to be doing the AI Fluency course, and for this topic is why do we need AI Fluency? So let's get to it. So the first thing it says is what you will learn. And it said by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand what AI Fluency means and why it matters in today's rapidly evolving technological landscape. Recognize three emerging ways we collaborate with AI, which are automation, augmentation, and agency. And then it's a why do we need AI fluency again? I know we get hit with this big video. The only thing is, if you've been watching these videos, you know, so yo, we read the article first and then we go back and watch the video. All right, so skip that for now. And say this video explores what it really means to be fluent with AI and why this matters. All right. We discuss how AI fluency involves developing practical skills, knowledge, insights, and values that help you interact with AI systems in ways that are effective, efficient, ethical, and safe. So basically, they want to know so you use AI for the right reasons and the best ways that you're using it. We also introduce three ways people engage with AI: automation, which is the AI completes specific tasks based on your instructions; augmentation, you and the AI collaborate as creative thinking and task execution partners. So yeah, work with the AI. And then agency, you configure AI to work independently on your behalf, establishing its knowledge and behavior patterns rather than just giving it specific tasks. That sounds tough. We definitely have to read up more on that. And then we have the feedback already. Look, so we definitely have to watch a video. So let's get to it. Why do we need AI fluency?
Let's begin our exploration of the AI Fluency framework that is central to our learning over the rest of this course. What does it really mean to be fluent with AI? Why does it matter? We're living in a fascinating moment of technological change, one that brings both excitement and uncertainty. AI is reshaping how we communicate, create, learn, and solve problems in both our work and personal
Real talk.
lives. Many of us now have versatile assistants and virtual collaborators at our fingertips that can help with writing, brainstorming, researching, decision-making, and much more. But here's the thing. Having these powerful systems doesn't automatically mean we know how to make the most of them or to engage with them responsibly. Think about a time when you got an unexpected response from an AI and you weren't sure how to proceed, or when you struggled to explain exactly what you needed and left the interaction feeling frustrated. Or perhaps you've wondered if the information you're sharing is being properly protected. All of these moments highlight the gaps between simply having access to AI and truly being fluent with it. So how do we move beyond just knowing a few prompt tricks to developing a thoughtful and responsible approach that will continue to serve us well as AI keeps evolving? What exactly does AI fluency look like? AI fluency isn't just about being a technical expert or memorizing the 10 best prompts for whatever trending task is popular this month. It's about developing a collection of practical skills, knowledge, insights, and values that reinforce each other and adapt as the technology changes. At its heart, AI fluency means interacting with AI systems in ways that are effective, efficient, ethical, and safe. In other words, really maximizing what you get out of your interactions with AI without wasting time and energy, and in an honest and responsible way that protects the privacy and security of yourself and others. Through our research and personal experiences, we've found that there are three main ways people engage with AI. Understanding these modes helps us to see why AI fluency needs to go beyond simple prompt engineering. The first way we interact with AI is through automation, where an AI assistant completes a specific task based on your instructions. For example, you might ask an AI to summarize a document for you, or draft an email, or create an image, or plan a trip itinerary. You define what needs to be done, and the AI executes it. And it works well when you have a clear outcome in mind. but it can be challenging when you're not quite sure yet what you're actually looking for. The second approach is augmentation, where you and the AI assistant collaborate and complete a task together. The AI isn't treated as a machine to automate a task. Instead, it becomes a creative thinking and problem-solving partner. For example, imagine you're developing a character for a story and you're feeling stuck. You might explore this through a conversation with the AI assistant, bouncing ideas back and forth, elaborating on backstories, experimenting with dialogue, and otherwise refining that character. Or perhaps you're working through a difficult architectural problem with an app that you're building. Or maybe you're trying to formulate your thoughts on a complex research topic. In these moments, the AI augments your creativity and thinking. It doesn't do work for you, but helps you do your work better. This approach works best when solutions aren't straightforward, and you need space to explore and experiment. The third mode is agency, where AI works independently on your behalf. For instance, you might set up an AI assistant to categorize incoming emails by topic or urgency, and maybe even begin drafting responses to the most urgent ones. Or you might create an ever-changing interactive experience for visitors to your website, or power a dynamically interactive character in a game. The key idea is that rather than defining specific actions, you're establishing the AI's knowledge and behavior patterns. You become less like a script writer giving exact directions and more like a director setting a vision. None of these approaches are inherently better than the others. They serve different purposes and excel in different situations. In fact, you might even use all three in a single project. While many start with automation, we found that augmentation and agency are approaches that really take advantage of the unique capabilities of AI, and that these modes often lead to the most creative and effective solutions. Understanding these differences helps us recognize that AI isn't just a tool. It's a technology that can act as a tool, but also as a medium, or as a partner or co-creator. And sometimes all of these at once. And this shift from mere tool to powerful collaborator gives technology a new role to play in our creative and problem-solving work, which means we also have new roles and need to adapt and develop new skills.
Yeah.
These skills are what we describe in the AI Fluency framework. Whichever way you engage with AI, there are 4 key areas of competence to develop and master. They form the core of the AI Fluency framework, which we'll explore over the rest of this course.
Alright, cool. That was like a decent presentation. So most of the presentation already covered everything, but we can still, so usually after we watch the video, let me stop this. Yeah, so usually after we watch the video, if you're new here, we'll read back the summary, but it's really short, so we'll just run through this really quick. So let's see. So the video explores fluent with AI. We discuss how AI fluency involves developing practical skills, knowledge, insights, and values that help you interact with AI systems in ways that are effective, efficient, ethical, and safe. We also introduce 3 ways people engage with AI: automation, augmentation, and agency. Alright, so this is our shortest course so far. Let's just go over to the next chapter. I will just do a preview of this one. In the next video, we'll talk fully about this one. But let's just do a preview. So the next one will be the 4D framework. And he said by the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the basic AI fluency framework and its core 4Ds: delegation, description, discernment, and diligence. All right. Yeah. So if you like this, and you want to see more of these videos, just add a comment or so. It's better sometimes when you learn with somebody more so than, just learning by yourself. So let's learn this together. And remember, you're here with the nerdy Yardy. I remember the motto: anyone can learn anything with time, practice, and failures. All right. I'm out.